This is Jonathan Aguilar here for Pro Boxing fans. I'm up here in Newcastle, joined by the Benwell Bomber himself. Joe Laws, how you doing?
Fine mate, I've just finished training this morning, came straight here, that's why I look a bit rough, need a shave, need my haircut and that, but feeling good.
Let's talk about 2019. You're out very busy last year, 5 wins I believe. How would you sort of reflect on it?
Perfect, yeah, to be honest. Box on Sky, box on telly, box on live YouTube channels, on the MTK, making noise, the support's getting bigger, Northeast boxing's getting bigger, and my record's getting bigger, so happy days, isn't it? Happy days.
Absolutely. Let's talk about the last win. Justice Addy, 4-rounder, some atmosphere in there as usual. I do want to just talk about it because, as I said, I watched it last night back again before I came. And after the first round, your coach, Nick, said you've come out like a raging bull. What did you learn about that fight? Because it was a hell of a pace. Obviously, it was only 4 rounds, but yeah, what did you learn from it?
I learned that I need to listen to Nick. But no, well, the fight was meant to be 6, so I was going to ease into the fight and all that. But then it got changed to 4 rounds because I was a live float. I knew he was big, I knew he was going to be awkward. So I didn't really have time to go in and ease in the fight, you know what I mean? Like if I go in there and ease into a 4-rounder, lose the first one, I've got to win the next 3. You know what I mean? So I started getting there and just outwork him, outman him, and kept a high pace. I was still fresh after the 4 rounds and he was absolutely gone. So if that fight was 6 rounds, I would have knocked him in the 5th. But it wasn't a textbook performance, but I win. My main aim every fight is to win. I'm not bothered if I look good for the photos, if I'm finesse. My main aim is to win and I'll do anything to win.
How many tickets did you sell that night?
I think it was about 700 or something like that. Like close to 1,000 mark again, but it wasn't as many as the first time because I fought 3 weeks previous on an MDK show and I sold loads of tickets there, you know what I mean? So it was a bit harder, but I can't find the support enough. If it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be getting these opportunities, you know what I mean? So I just wanted to thank everyone who buys ticket offers, messages for tickets, etc. He's on mint, love yous.
What do you think it is about you, your personality, that the Newcastle fans love so much?
I'm just me. Like, this is me, you know what I mean? Like, if I wasn't coming out for an interview now, I'd be coming in with the same specs on and training regardless, you know what I mean? And I think too many people just get a few wins and they forget themselves and they start being something they're not. Like, boxing's a short career. Like, early 30s, mid 30s, you're done, you're retired. And you've got a lot of years after boxing, and if you hate it in boxing, it's going to be a very lonely old world in it. But I'm going to just be me, enjoy the ride, because boxing, one fight and you're over, one fight and you finish, you're gone. So for how long I'm in the sport winning, I'm going to enjoy myself. If I want to say something, I'll say it. If I want to do something, I'll do it.
Now, as I understand it as well, Shearer was at the fight. I mean, what was that like, having someone like him, complete legend up here, at the fight?
Mental. He's one of my sponsors' friends, and he was ringside, and he says my sponsor no after my fight. That was amazing, and like I say, he's an absolute Newcastle legend, and to have him stand up for me is just like, it's mint, you know what I mean? And like I say, just mint, like, years ago, who would have thought, like, a little fucker from Benwell be fighting in the arena and selling 1,000 of tickets, getting kids come up with us, all Joe, have a picture, and like, it's mental, but it's like, it's a mint feeling.
So you sort of getting more recognised in Newcastle now?
Yeah, like, I get kids coming up and say, oh Joe, can I have a photo, send us a big paragraph saying how I inspired them to go into boxing.
What's that like?
Oh, it's just, like, when training gets hard, when I get texts and messages like that, it's all worth it. Like, if I can just get one kid in the gym every week, like, I'm a happy man because I'm from Benwell. I know what it's like growing up in a rough area and being young. You're vulnerable. You do what you do what your mates do. You do what your pals do. And if you're on in the gym or productive, you're all going to get up to no good, aren't you? So if I can get one kid in the gym every week, I'm laughing me.
I mean, as I understand it, your dad was an amateur boxer, And something even more fascinating is apparently when you go on holiday, every time you go, you pack your gum shield, you pack your gloves. Doesn't matter where you are, and you find a gym. Just talk us through that.
Well, I don't pack my gloves because that takes up too much space in the suitcase. I don't pack my boxing boots, or I pack my gum shield because you gotta protect your teeth. So I just find a gym, walking with my gum shield, lend their gloves, lend their hair guard, lend their thing, and just spar. It's but I think if you go into hostile gyms like Tenerife, Las Vegas, I've been all over, know what I mean, in Mexico, like the rough of the rough, with barbed wires around the gyms and people are just staring you out, and I just come in just the same. I come in these sunglasses, I walk in, just smell, go, you alright, can I spar? Sound, no bother. But I think if I can walk in like hostile gyms like that, then I'm going to try to kill us. When I do eventually step up in levels and fighting in people's backyards and all that, I won't be faced, you know what I mean?
I mean, do you think that's sort of prepared you even already in the 8 fights you've had? Like, in these intense sort of fights, in these 4-rounders where it's win or bust?
Oh, definitely. When I was an amateur, I boxed for Berkeley Boxing Club, and I had some spot in the spawn there was probably the hardest spawn I've had in my career. I've been to Las Vegas and everywhere. In the spawn I had there was like proper doghouse spawn. Like if you, I say that if your friend who you spar, and no, but like if them hurt you, they'd finish you. And we're all close mates, you know what I mean? But I think when you spar, that's how it's got to be. Like it's now personal, but every spar, if them catch you with a good shot, they'll try and finish you. And like I say, it's now personal, and I loved it, but that's made us tick tough.
Where's the next place you're going to spar?
Say that again?
Where's the next holiday you're planning and going to have a spar?
I'm not too sure. I've got two fights coming up, so my mindset's just fixed on them and make myself the best shape possible for them two fights.
Right, let's talk about February 29th. You're back out, Eagles Community Arena in Newcastle. On your doorstep. Talk us through, first of all, who you're fighting and where the fans can get tickets.
They can get tickets off me, and I always post on my social media the number to ring from. I'll meet us anywhere, anytime, any place, just give us a ring. And I'm not too sure of my opponent. We probably not a tough, doable test, do 6 rounds. I'm going to box smart. No injuries, no cuts, no out. I'm going to just display what we work on the gym with my coach Nick. And we're out again. The 4th of April was just been announced today on a big Sky show again. And for that one again, if you want tickets, get them off me. Not box office, get them off me. I know it's a hassle for us to fly about, but I appreciate everybody who buys tickets off us. And if you've been a watch from me, if you haven't been to a box show before, come. If you've been before, come. If you're a Bomb Squad member, come. Just come, and I can guarantee you an amazing night.
I mean, this is how many Sky shows have you now been on?
Two Sky shows, 3 MDK ones, which is like a live YouTube link, and that gets loads of views. Box on BT Sports, so for like a little 8-fight, 80-month career, I'm going in the right direction anyway.
I mean, let's talk about that. April 4th literally just been announced just before I got here. What sort of opponent are you expecting for that one? I mean, surely you're looking for sort of titles this year?
Yeah. Well, like I say, I'm 25. I still haven't done the 6 rounds yet because I'd done my first 6 round, but I stopped him in the 5th. So I don't want to like jump in, I don't want to run before I can walk. Like it's a marathon, not a sprint. I'm still work in progress. Like my last Sky show, I learned loads from the fight. Even though I wasn't quite comfortable, I felt not in trouble. I went away, I watched it back, and I was talking with my coach Nick, and we learned loads from it. You know what I mean? I say to many kids, when they do fights, 5-out title, they get smashed off a world level kids at 30, 40 fights. You know what I mean? And they're finished. I want to like have longevity in the sport. You know what I mean? Like 3-4 year time, I still want to be fighting, and that's the mindset you need to have, I think.
I mean, Lewis Ritson's facing Miguel Vasquez, former world champion, and you've also got Savannah Marshall for fighting for a world title.
I didn't know who Ritson's opponent was, but I seen him fight O'Hara Davies in your call that time, and O'Hara Davies won, but afterward Vasquez won, you know what I mean? And that Davies is renowned to be a KO puncher, so Vasquez is obviously durable, he's up there, so I think if Ritson does him, it puts me in like good step for like bigger fights. You know what I mean?
Back onto you. I believe you've moved down from welterweight now.
Yeah.
So you're now looking towards lightweight.
Yeah. Well, I woke up this morning 10 stone 4. That's like me still eating loads of energy. Might be like strict diet. Like when I was making 147, 148, I was literally, I never dieted. Like I literally haven't never ever dieted. I was like, remember I weighed in 148 against Justice Addy. The day before I had five meals, went to bed full, woke up, had a bit of breakfast and got winning. You know what I mean? But I think this year, and like the next year and the year after, I am going to start finding better opponents. And a good big kid always beats a good small kid. So I just thought I've started cutting my portions, started dying. I still feel in the gym, the engine's still there. So.
Now your name is just always mentioned with Devin Haney. Every interview I see, Devin Haney, Devin Haney. Were you surprised sort of last year when he did, you obviously posted on social media, he did sort of retaliate. Were you surprised that he did sort of engage?
I was like he's the pound like kings, you know what I mean? And I had him biting. I was like, get on, keep coming, Dev, keep coming. But like I say, it's now personal. If I see him now, I'd come up and shake his hand. Like, cause what he's done for his age, he's done mint. But I know the success I had against him in sparring, and I want that. You know what I mean?
What do you think about Eddie Hearn released some DMs about him fighting Adrian Broner? How would you see that fight going?
Oh, I see that fight. AB won't make weight for starters. But I think AB's finished. You know what I mean? I think he's finished now. I think Devin Haney beats him up.
Couple more before I let you go, Joe. Fury Wilder, the rematch coming up in a few weeks.
Fury. I love Tyson Fury, you know what I mean? People can see why he won against him. To come back to where he was in life, to prove everyone wrong, you know what I mean? That's just an inspiration in itself. And he doesn't hold back. If he wants to say something, he'll say it. You know what I mean? He's not a puppet, but he backs her up as well.
Points or knockout?
You know what? Fury's never been like a concussive puncher, right? But he can punch very, very hard. Like he fought Vladimir. I think it was in the 10th, 11th, 12th. It was the last 3 rounds. He actually went, nah. He actually, fucking no. Hit me, right? He actually planted his feet and threw a backhand, and he caught Vladimir, and his legs went. So I think he can hit a lot harder than people suggest, but his style is just a nightmare for any heavyweight.
Alright, last one, Joe, before I let you go. We'll obviously see you at the press conference tomorrow, but what does 2020 hold for you? Map it out for me.
Map it out? Ooh, I'll map it out for you. 2020 is going to be a min, yeah? You know, 4 or 5 fights, getting on telly, making noise, selling them tickets, bringing good nights back to Newcastle, making people's weekends, having more people talk about us, more people calling us out, more people doing this, but I want to stay undefeated, up the rounds, up the engine, learn in the gym, get some crack and spawn. So for like next year, I'm a good set for titles.
And that's St James's Park fight, that's the dream, isn't it?
That's the dream, so like, obviously all the local lads are fighting on the April 4th show, Ritson, Tommy Ward, Savannah Marshall, etc. Mostly the teammates, April Hunter gets on as well. I want all them to win and win in style, because the more North East fighters who win, the more big shows we'll have.
Brilliant stuff. Joe Laws, thanks very much for talking to Pro Boxing Fans. Catch up with you soon, mate.
Cheers, mate. Thank you.